Yo, Crunch, when are you gonna cash me my lay?
YouTube faithful, what is going on? It is Captain Crush here, and today it is Thursday Night Football, and I know you guys are excited for this amazing primetime game. Everybody has been waiting for this specific game for 3 weeks. The Raiders versus the Broncos. Geno Smith faces off against Bo Nix. The battle of two of the highest sought out quarterbacks in this league, baby. Face off tonight on Amazon Prime, and you get a front row seat, baby. All you gotta do is sit down and watch the magic happen. Now, we've been blessed with a 42.5 point total. We get to see prime Geno Smith on that Las Vegas Raiders team. We got all-star receivers like Trey Tucker, and on the other side of that ball, we got Mr. Franklin. Okay? This is going to be the game of games. In fact, this game is going to be so good, you better DVR it because you're going to want to go back and watch this game 3 years from now and remember how much coin you made on this game, comment guy. That's right, baby. We're talking Denver Broncos, Bo Nix, dropping back in the pocket. Bang! Touchdown. He's throwing one. Another. Bo Nix. Drop back in the pocket. Is it Sutton? Is it Franklin? Is it Ingram? Is it Harvey Dent? Bang! Another touchdown for Mr. Bo Nix. That's play number 1. 1.5 passing touchdowns for Bo Picks. I mean Nix. Sorry, I get confused. We are on Onyx odds. Yes, sir. That is legal in every sweepstakes state. 50 states. Use code CRUSH. Verify. You're going to get 15 free bets, and if you play through 10, they give you $100 in free. They give you 100 in free bets, Pop. 100 in free bets for $25 tokens. All you got to do, use code CRUSH, links in the description, and we are going to see what they have here because there are some things on PrizePicks that we will talk about, pero right here on this place, there are some things we need to discuss. Another thing that I'm going to do is take the Broncos first half money line most likely. They're at home. If they lose this game, they're selling their souls. If you want to take the Broncos to win outright, you're going to pay some significant juice. Minus 520. I don't think that's optimal at all. I think under first half, and then get this. Everyone's overthinking this. Yes, all the money's on the Broncos. I understand that. If you want to take the home or the away team dog at plus 9.5, you can. But I'm either going to be dead wrong or look like a genius. I'm willing to take that risk because I don't care, man. At the end of the year, it all equals out. So here's the deal. I told you minus 14.5 versus the Dolphins with the Ravens. I'm taking the Broncos minus 13.5. Yes, it's absolutely insane. The Broncos are minus 9.5 at minus 110. I think they can win by a little bit more than that. I think they win by 13.5. So 2 touchdowns. But if you want plus money on this, all you have to do is take it at plus 10.5. Tease it a little bit higher. But the thing is on these primetime games, the nonsense comes out full stop. But you know what? I'm going to take a shot and I'm going to take this now. My man Burr says it's the Raiders are going to cover. He's been right on like the last 3 primetime game. He had the Cardinals being right. I think he had 2 more before that. But I don't want this to be a situation where we overthink this and we take the Raiders to do well when they don't have anybody. They just got rid of their best receiver. Geno Smith is not him. Okay, he's not. In fact, I would take Geno Smith to throw an interception. But there is some things we can discuss on here, okay? Like Mr. Brock Bowers. Look at all these alternate lines you can take here. And you know what I did? The old 4.5 receptions. I don't want to ask for 7, but if he can't get 5 receptions tonight, he's totally banned. He's their number 1 receiver. He's their number 1 option. We all saw him go off last week. He's their only chance of winning tonight. I think him and Gianti are their only 2 good players tonight, but I would honestly consider Brock Bowers. Make sure you check out Onyx, guys. They have a whole slew of things. They can make this a lot easier for you than just going to PrizePicks. But speaking of the devil, here we are on PrizePicks, and we got a popular smorgasbord. Now, I took Bo Picks last night, 1.5 touchdowns. It wasn't a goblin. I told everyone they're going to gobify it at 2.75x. Can you still take it? Sure you can. They just bumped his passing yards from 212 to 217. I think you could take this too. Why? The Raiders defense is Swiss cheese. They give up 235-ish yards per opposing quarterback on average. This is 15 yards lower. Now, I don't think Bo Nix is a gunslinger. In fact, I know he's not. Look at these poverty numbers. However, if some way or somehow the Raiders can make this competitive, hell, if the Raiders get in the positive game script, Bo Nix is going to have to throw. So I think either one of these two squares is fine. Again, I don't want to overthink it. I just don't want to overthink it, man. I am afraid of this game tonight. This is poverty. I almost didn't even make a video. And the worst part is I'm on day 4 of my challenge because I chalked yesterday too on my 4-man challenge slip. So now I got to put 400 big ones on a lineup and pray that it hits on a poverty slate. And this will be the cinema where it does hit. Okay, so Bo Nix is the obvious play. Let's talk about two plays that aren't necessarily obvious. Mr. Harvey Dent, receiving yards, 17.5. This is the guy, or his, wow, they just bumped this from 40.5 to 40.5. Take it at 29.5. Don't eat that bump, comment guy. Don't eat that bump. Okay, Mr. Harvey has had 26 targets with an 8% target share. Obviously, that's not a lot. By the way, Marvin Mims is out of the mix tonight. 32 targets and 10% target share is going to go probably to Mr. Bryant. He could be a flyer if you want. The most obvious play is going to be Courtland Sutton and Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin is going to be their deep threat. He's actually been targeted more than any other player on the team. But look at the receptions allowed for running backs. They're ranked 24th, the Raiders are. They're ranked 21st overall. But 24th against the running backs. J.K. Dobbins isn't really going to be getting the catches. It's going to be Mr. Harvey. So I think his receiving yards have to be considered. I mean, I'm so sick of looking at these analytics like yesterday. Jamal Murray, it was a slam dunk play. 29th in assists, the Miami Heat, fastest pace in the league. And then what happens? Joker puts on his cape. Murray does nothing. Chalk it all to the depths of hell. I'm sick of it. Sometimes this stuff just doesn't even matter. And if you look even deeper, you can see that his receiving yards allowed, they're ranked 10th. So it's not good. They don't give up receiving yards to running backs, even though they give up receptions, but it's not even that great of a stat. Who gives a crap? It's any given Sunday, any given Thursday, any given Monday. If you like him, take him. If you think that there's any chance that they're going to put pressure on him and he's going to need to roll out and throw it down and check down, which they should, I would assume Max Crosby puts pressure on Mr. Nix and then maybe he checks down to Harvey. That was my thought process here. I think it's a fine play. He's projected for 20 receiving yards. He's not projected for a lot of rushing yards. Also, his receptions at 2.5 could be good as well. You saw the metrics. Worth considering Mr. Harvey. Now, here's my thing about Troy Franklin, Courtland Sutton, RJ Hart, all these guys. Wouldn't you rather just play Bo Nix and have exposure to all of it? I'm being honest with you. Make that, because it's like, which one of these poverty receivers is going to get it done? Engram, the tight end? Is J.K. Dobbins going to be a rushing machine tonight, which he very well could be? Is it going to be Troy Franklin, Courtland Sutton? Instead of all that, okay, it flyers on all of these guys, I'm just taking Bo Nix, man. And if he sells, well, like I said, he sells. His rushing yards, especially if they're going to be putting pressure in the pocket and make him scramble, that is 100% in play. His passing yards, and like I opened up with, his 1.5 pass TDs. Any three of these plays are fine versus the Raiders. All right, if we look at their passing yards allowed, they're ranked 21st in passing yards allowed. The Las Vegas Raiders are. If you look at Bo Nix's last 10, it's not that great, but they don't really play like a gunslinger offense. I mean, it's happened a few times, but they always end up winning by like some fugazi option. Something crazy happens, and then the Broncos get the dub, except against Dallas, who's total poverty. Hopefully, Bo Nix is forced to throw tonight. If he's forced to throw tonight, we should be okay. I just don't like this receiving core, man. I really don't like it. So I'm just going with Bo Nix. You can see Pat Mahomes dropped 286. Cam Ward was able to get 222. Cam Ward. If Cam Ward can throw for 222, then my goodness, can Bo Nix not? Trevor Lawrence wasn't able to get there, 220. His line was 228. But we're just going with it, man. You don't want to overthink this. Of course, they're going to be popular. There's only one NBA game, one NFL game. Let's just do this and pray that it works out. Now, on the other side, you can do the same thing. I talked about in the opening, Bauer's receptions at 4.5. His line is 6.5. There's no way that I'm not taking Bauer to get 5 receptions. If he doesn't get 5 receptions tonight, it's going to be a blowout in the Broncos' favor. That is their number one option. Their number one option. Now, they have a deep threat with Thornton, okay, which they don't even have a line for him. They just have an anytime TD. If you want a crazy flyer play, this is your play. Dante Thornton, anytime touchdown. I could see it happening. That's like your, I don't know what that pays. It's probably probably plus 1,200, plus 1,300. I was almost right on the money. It's plus 1,300, dude. So if you want to take a shot on that, I really don't mind. You could take that, Troutman, and who else would be enough? Take these straight. Don't parlay them together. Just hope you get one right, and you'll be. If you put $5 on this one, you put $5 on Troutman, and you put $5 on like RJ Harvey or something, and if one of them hits, you're gonna be up on all of it. If the long shot hits, you're gonna be way up. Now I will be depositing on Onyx today because this is where I'm gonna make my challenge lineup most likely. It's either here or PrizePicks tonight, maybe parlay play. I'm not exactly sure. I moved the 400 from my PayPal. It's gonna go on one of these two once I build the final lineup. I'm still dabbling in it. Now, obviously, Thornton's not going to be in that lineup, okay? He just won't be. But it is worth taking a shot on his anytime touchdown. And let's see what PrizePicks pays. PrizePicks is paying 12.5x, almost the same, but they're still paying less. And this is if you parlay it, guys. Look at this. You see what I'm saying right now? 5 to win 62, and you have to parlay it. Or you would put 5 here to win 70 straight up with no parlay. Stop being PrizePicks only. I'm begging you guys. Look at this. 5 to win 70, one leg. They're fleecing. 5 to win 62 and you got to win 2. Like, nah, dude, that ain't it. And you shouldn't be anchoring Thornton. It's one bet max just for fun. I mean, this game, I would just be trying to take the long shots in this. Take the obvious and then try to make a long shot and have fun with it because it ain't going to be fun. Jacoby Myers is gone, so I went with Trey Tucker. That's it. I went with Trey Tucker. And Geno Smith, what do we do with Geno Smith, man? What do we do with Geno Smith? You want to know what the risky play is today with Geno Smith? It's right here. 1.5 pass TDs for Geno Smith. This is the most risky play that you could imagine. I think it's fine, man. I think it's fine. Take a shot on it. Have some fun. I mean, it's going to be a dumpster fire anyways. Look at Geno Smith's passing yards. He has 200 plus upside in him. This isn't a good matchup. Look at this. They're only allowing 186 per game. They're ranked 6th and not allowing. That's not good. And they're in Denver, which is worse. So I'm telling you this because it's important, dude. It's very important. But because the Raiders are always trailing, Geno Smith is more likely to go over 200 yards than he's not. That's just my honest opinion. Jacoby Myers was getting 20% of the target share. He's gone. Trey Tucker enters the mix, 18%. You're not getting me off Trey Tucker today, period. I'm not getting off of him. Pause. We aren't pausing because where's this target share going to go? I'm so tired of looking at these analytics and being like, oh yeah, and then it just ends up blowing up in my face. Where are these 49 targets and 20% target share going to go? Someone's absorbing it. Is it going to be Bowers? Okay, we took him 4.5 receptions. Going to be Trey Tucker? All right, we got him at 43.5 passing yard or receiving yards. You tell me, comment guy. Where is it going? So these are your optimal plays today. And look at that. They just bumped him to 46. Right in our face. No worry, comment guy. We'll go take a look back at Onyx and see what they have it for, okay? Don't worry, man. Look, they have it at 46 over here, so we actually got value. Everybody moved up on them. But you know what? We can take an alternate line. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. 39.5. Minus 155. Not bad, huh? Not bad. 40 yards. If you can't get 40 yards, he banned. He'll never see a slip again, comment guy. You know what else is in play? Another hot take that I have tonight. Denver Broncos defense special teams touchdown tonight. I really could see a scoop and score, a pick six. Either way, actually. Even the Raiders, I could see them getting a crazy scoop and score. Pay attention to those for DraftKings tonight on the showdown slates. Oh, look, the line moved up for the first half total points. It's now 21.5 is now minus 112. I still like under. What do they do? Dude, if this game goes over first half, then the quarterbacks are soaring over. Someone's going to have to soar over. Who's it going to be? And they keep lowering Harvey's receiving yards. Is this the nuke right here? Trey Tucker, Bo Nix, Geno Smith, Brock Bowers reception, and Harvey receiving yards. That pays 6x. 5 to win 33. 6x. This right here, I think this is it right here, guys. Obviously, it's not sexy. It doesn't pay a lot. But what we can do is we can add in the NBA. You could take any of these NBA squares if you wanted to. You could take Chris Dunn, 16 and a, I got Chris Dunn at 14.5 on PrizePicks. He's projected for 18. You could take a shot on this if you want. That would boost it all the way up there. Or you could just go with old reliable Devin Booker and take a floor game for Devin Booker at like 25 points. With Jalen Green coming back into the mix, who knows what's going to happen, man? But you'll be hard pressed to find Devin Booker to not get at least 20 points, but it does happen. Look at Kevin Durant. Those are all options for you if you want to, but I think honestly, guys, this is the move. And if I was to put 400 on this, it would pay 1576. Not exactly what is going to be for the challenge slip because I need that 10x. However, this is a perfect lineup to put 100 to win 394. Just loaded up 100 on there and we are going to build that lineup live. Now, if you want to get the projection models for the NFL and the NBA tonight and forward, the fantasy sheets, you want to be a part of my live streams, you want to get in the best community that I know of, I mean that sincerely, go to CaptainCrush.net, guys. You can get in every ounce of content, live streams, the NFL live streams, the live stream later today. $25 a month. If you sign up with Onyx, I'll give you a 30-day free trial. Just deposit at least $10 on Onyx, play through it, send me an email. I got you 30 days free. That applies for parlay play, sleeper, chalkboard, or underdog, guys. Any one of these four. Outlier and Kalshi are not included in that promo, but click join now. This will take you to the dance. Dub Club hosts it, but my meat and potatoes is in my Discord. I'm working on my NBA version of Crushed Bats, which will be an interactive app, but for now I have my spreadsheet models for NBA, NFL. They look just like this. They're posted every single day. My slips. Look at this lineup yesterday. Alexander under and Jokic under. I took Alexander under before the news dropped, or I never would have done that. And Jokic rebounds. Bam Adebayo gets hurt in the first quarter to chalk me. Like, it's insane. So Jokic had all access to the rim unabated because the only person there was Ware, who's terrible. So Jokic just put on his cape and cooked. This should have been a free 1864. But no, it gets worse. This was my challenge slip for yesterday. Siakam, 24.5 points. He shot 9 for 21. He missed 4 free throws. And then Kevin Durant. You've never seen somebody more banned than Kevin Durant, chat. Trust me when I tell you, you've never seen a guy more banned than Kevin Durant. In fact, he's so banned, I'm sweating right now. Granted, I'm wearing a hoodie. But these were my two main lineups yesterday, and I got to eat chalk because someone wants to shoot 5 for 18, Kevin Durant, and Siakam wants to shoot 9 for 22, okay? The under lineup was surgical. I didn't know Alexander was going to be without all those guys, or I never take under on that. And Bam doesn't get hurt. Joker ain't grabbing 15 boards. But I post all those every day and more, a full prop list for you to use. But the meat and potatoes, the live streams, the projection models, CaptainCrush.net, get in the mix. It's $25 a month, aka a Starbucks coffee and sandwich. We got a lot of good guys in there, man, to sweat and hang out. I play Xbox with these guys. We chop it up in the party chat. I mean, it's just another layer to add to your hobby, and I keep the content flowing for you guys. So let's build that lineup, man. And for you PrizePicks guys, I think this is the move. The 2x for you PrizePicks guys. Geno Smith, 200, and Bo Nix, 224 pass plus rush. Or you could take anything else that we talked about. But the move today is on Onyx, I'm afraid. And that is why I deposited $100 in real time, and we're going to build this thing. I ain't just talking about it. I'm going to be about it. Papa, what you think? These boys better stop gambling, man. I'm telling you, these dudes are getting... You can't tell me Kevin Durant ain't gambling when he shoots 5 for 18. You can't tell me that man ain't gambling. Tell me he ain't gambling. Tell it to somebody else, because Captain Crush ain't believing it. And you know what? I said I was going to take Trey Tucker at 39. Nah, I'm going to eat that bump because he's cashing. And the Broncos are going to win by a touchdown. They're winning by 6. If they don't, they're just so bad. You've never seen a more banned team in your life if they don't win by 6, dude. You just haven't. Okay, there we go. We got Bo Nix, 199. We got Geno Smith, 199. We're cooking with grease right now at plus 395, and we haven't even gotten to the end yet. Let's go. Where is Mr. Bo Jackson? I mean Bowers, sorry. Bowers, baby. 4.5 receptions. Look at this thing. 5-pick parlay. Plus 550. A hundo to win 650. Chat, is it hitting? Is it hitting? Stop the count. Let's not get carried away here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Trey Tucker. 39.5. What does this pay? Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna take. What if he? You know what? You know how pissed I'm gonna be if he soars over. Soar over. I don't know, man. Was it always Tyler Lockett? I mean, is he even gonna suit up to? I mean, my goodness. Watch it be him. I don't know, man. We gotta go with it. 39.5. 100 plus 480. We're locked in. This is it. If you want to tail. If you want to fade. But this is legal in all 50 states. You can mix around and do whatever you want. They got first half, second half live, all of it, and the pre-cash out if you want. If you get scared, baby, if you're scared, plus 480, 100 to win 580, Papa. Who's tailing? Who's fading? Let me know in the comments if you're fading or tailing. You're not going to hurt my feelings, man. I've been on the week from hell. The week from hell. The last 6-man I won was last Thursday. You hear me? I haven't won a 6-man since last Thursday. All the 2-man little poverty lineups I make for $10 or $20 have been smashing. The moment I put real coin on the line, these guys turn into Cinderella pumpkins. Tonight we break that habit, Lincoln Park style. If you want to tail, tail. If you want to fade, fade. But again, it's code CRUSH. You're going to get 15 in free bets just for verifying your account. And then you're going to get 100 in free bets if you play through $10. You can't beat it with a stick, Papa. A stick. So have fun. This game's going to be poverty. Get you your beverage, get you your popcorn, enjoy the game, and hopefully we get a shootout in this fabulous primetime game. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.